Howdy, folks. It's your boy here, and we back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have the Valentine Hero trailer tonight. Now, the units were already revealed in the Fate channel for the anniversary, but this is going to be our first look at the units' weapons and skill effects and things like that. There were some good things to see in that Fate channel, like particularly the Duo Hero, I would say, was the most interesting to me. But we're starting things off with Takumi up first. So, the Pineapple Man himself, he's going to be a Blue Tome Armor type unit. Okay. Artwork looks pretty decent to me. Don't really have any issues with that. Okay, of course, he's got a save skill, being an Armor type. So, Dawn Sweet Box, 14 Might and 2 range, accelerates special trigger. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants all stats up 5 to unit, and inflicts attack and speed -4, and also attack and speed -X on the foe during combat, where X equals 3 times the number of allies in 2 spaces a unit, whose attack at the start of combat is greater than or equal to unit's attack -4, with a max of 6. Very interesting. Okay, so he wants allies close by that have more attack than he does. That shouldn't be too difficult to do with a whole bunch of units. I mean, armored units in general like to stay close to the pack, so you're most likely going to have 3 allies within 2 spaces of that. So I would say more often than not, you're probably going to get the -6 there. So that's attack and speed -10 essentially to the foe, along with him already getting all stats up 5. Yeah, this is where we're getting right now in this game with the stat swings, as we already saw on Alfred's A skill, where he just flippin' gets +20 to defense. Like, this is what stats look like now. It's getting crazy. Okay, also, the following effects will occur based on the value of unit speed minus the foe's speed. If greater than or equal to -4. Oh, okay, so unit speed minus foe's speed, if that's greater than -4, that means the enemy would have to have 4 more points of speed than him. And if that's the case, reduce damage from foe's first attack by combat during combat by 30%. So if the enemy has 4 or more speed than him, he just gets 30% DR. If greater than or equal to 0, when unit deals damage to foe during combat, recovers 7 HP to unit. And if greater than or equal to 4, foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit has weapon Wait, what? Hold up. If greater than or equal to 4, foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit has weapon triangle advantage. Inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Okay, that is a very convoluted way to word all of that. Basically, what they're saying here is if the enemy attacks Takumi, and their attack can trigger his special, so he's got Luna here, any attack is going to trigger Luna by just attacking you and building into your special. He also has to have weapon triangle advantage on the enemy, so against red-type enemies, he's going to get the effect that Brave Tiki has, where she just insta-charges the enemy special and makes it harder for them to activate specials against her. That is a very powerful effect. It's probably the best effect right now for tanks, because you can deny the enemies of activating specials, and of course, with the advent of Special Spiral 4 and like Times Pulse 4 in the game right now, it's just way too easy for units to come in with pre-charged specials, nullify your DR, and just erase you from existence. So this is an effect that I expect to see on a lot of units moving forward now. Okay, he's got Swift Stance 3, which is good. Guard comboed with this Brave Tiki flash effect is very strong. So, very good stuff there. He's got Savvy Fighter 3, finally another unit that has this. And then we have Attack and Speed Far Save 3. More often than not, I would say you want to prioritize defense and res for save skills, but this guy seems to want to win stat checks on speed, so I would imagine this one probably works out pretty good on him. Okay, Leo is going up next. Okay, RIP Leo. Leo must have the worst alts in the game. Like, base Leo's terrible. Summer Leo is terrible. The Picnic Leo isn't exactly all that great either. But here he is. This one is a Green Bow Cavalry type. So, ranged cavalry, always a good type of unit to have. Here are his stats, by the way. We got 37 HP, 59 attack, 31 speed, 16 defense, and 45 res. I believe we saw that already in the Fate channel though, but just to reiterate. And his weapon, Duskbloom Bow, 14 might and 2 range, accelerates special trigger. Effective against flying, of course. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, if any foes in cardinal directions of unit have res less than unit's res, inflicts defense and res -7 and gravity on those foes through the next actions. Okay, so he's just instantly debuffing, instantly afflicting gravity as well. Like, that's really strong. Gravity is a very powerful effect, man. And he just has to win a res check, and he's also doing defense and res -7. That's really good. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats up 5 to unit during combat, and the following effect will occur based on the value of unit's res minus the foe's res. If greater than or equal to 1, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. If greater than or equal to 4, unit deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res during combat. And if greater than or equal to 7 and unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent unit's follow-up attacks and reduce damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%. Okay, so basically, he wants to have 7 more res than the enemy, which is going to be real easy with this weapon here. And if he does, he's going to be getting true damage based on res. He's getting half a null follow-up. He's getting some initial DR on the first attack. And he makes a guaranteed follow-up. So he's hitting the foes twice, no matter what. We have Iceberg there for the special. Remote Mirror. If unit initiates combat, grants attack up 7 and res up 10 to unit during combat, and reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Yeah, so he's got double instances of DR there. Pretty good. And then attack and defense far trace. I think this Leo is actually a very good unit. Kind of a shocker to say that, right? Because Leo has been one of the most disrespected characters in this game. This looks like a very solid iteration of him. Alright, next up we have Hana. Best girl from Hoshido. Hana's such a cutie pie. So she's going to be a sword armor type. She should also be the demote here. So hopefully Hana's got some goods. Petalfall Blade Plus, 14 might and 1 range. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack and speed up 5 during combat. And also, if unit speed is better than the foe's speed, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and deal +5 damage. Oh, not a bad sword there. Okay, so we get null follow-up, we get attack and speed up 5, and we also get 5 true damage. Pretty solid inheritable weapon. Now, is that better than Arcane Sword? Actually, it might be. It might be, depending on how fast your unit is, because null follow-up on fast units is probably a better way to go than just getting a guaranteed follow-up like the Arcane Sword gives you, and then you're still getting 5 true damage, so there will be instances where this sword can come into play. Not too shabby. Alright, then we have Ignis. We got Special Fighter 3 and Armored Stride 3. Pretty good for the 4-star pool. Yeah, she is definitely a demote here. Armored Stride is not something we've ever seen on a demote, so that's definitely going to be cool. I think Manuela had Special Fighter before, though, the Christmas one. Okay, and finally, of course, we have the duo hero here, so it's an Elise and Sakura. Or are they a duo, or are they a harmonic hero? I think the Camilla and Hinoka pirate duo was actually a duo and not a harmonic. So this is probably going to be a duo. Of course, they're going to be a cavalry staff unit. Elise is going to be the main unit, and Sakura is the backpack. And the cool thing about them is, from what we saw in the Fate channel, they look like the very first aggro staff unit, where they're doing, like, so much damage with specials and Wrathful Staff 4. I guess Poetic Justice, that's what it's called here. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so Dust Dawn Staff, 14 might and 2 range. Foe cannot counterattack, so they just get built-in Dazzling Staff. That's very good. Accelerates special trigger. Oh, dude, we don't have a staff that does that. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, they are legit aggro as hell. Max cooldown count value cannot be reduced below 1. Yeah, because there are staff specials that only have 1 hit cooldown. So this makes a lot of sense. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 6 to unit, neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. And after combat, if unit attacks, inflicts status on target and foes in 2 spaces of target, preventing counter attacks through the next action. That is dirty, man. So they inflict flash. Wow, that's good, dude. Attack and speed up 6. We got dazzling staff, -1 special trigger, inflicting flash. You get special ramping, so they have defense. If the enemy has guard, they can just still ramp into a special. Very good stuff there. Return plus, probably the preferred staff assist, because it's just return, or it's just reposition with healing. Holy Pressure, so this is their unique special. 3-hit cooldown. I would have liked it more if it was 2-hit cooldown, but I guess let's see what it does first. If an assist skill is used, unit special cooldown count does not go down. Oh, so what they're saying is you can't use Valentine Crom to repo them and gain special charge. I wonder why that would be the case. Is this special going to be OP? When special triggers, boost damage by 45% of foes' res. Calculates damage from staff after Wait, hold on. Calculates damage from staff after combat damage is added. I don't know what that means. I actually have no idea what that means. Yeah, because that's not what Wrathful Staff says. Wrathful Staff says calculates damage from staff like normal weapons. It doesn't say this. So I actually have no idea what this means. If this special is triggered during combat, inflicts gravity on target and adjacent foe. Dude, they inflict gravity. They inflict flash on target and close by foes. The flash effect is foes in 2 spaces. This one is adjacent foes only. This is cracked, man. What the hell? Yeah, maybe you can't use Duocrom to ramp into it, but you can still use Asker to get the start of turn -1 special trigger from his C skill. So yeah, this is still going to be good. Then we have Attack and Speed Catch 4, Poetic Justice. A very fitting name for a skill coming from Sakura and Elise, I will say. Calculates damage from staff like other weapons. So yeah, I actually have no idea what this sentence here says. When they trigger the special with Holy Pressure, calculates damage from staff after combat damage is added. Yeah, because their B skill already does Wrathful Staff. So if anyone knows what this does, let me know. Okay, so also inflicts speed -4 on the foe during combat, and unit deals damage equal to 15% of foes' attack. They get true damage on the B skill too? What the hell? If the calculates damage from staff like other weapons effect is neutralized, damage from staff is calculated after combat damage is... What does this mean, though? They keep saying this, but I don't understand. So, from what I gather, it looks like not even Mystic Boost is going to be able to protect you from this. You know how Mystic Boost turns off Wrathful Staff? It seems like this skill has defense against that. So they're not able to just turn off your normal damage calculation. Very good. I can't tell if this is actually Wrathful Staff 4, though, or is, like, how is this going to work? It seems to be inheritable because it has the golden border. But, like, it has... The name doesn't have anything to do with Wrathful Staff, so I don't know. All right, and then we have Odd Recovery 3. Just very good. Recovery skills always going to be strong. This unit looks impressive. I'm going to say that right now. They look very impressive. But it's like, at this current time, I have no idea what to make of that new staff effect that they have. So 37 HP, 57 attack, 46 speed, 16 defense, 27 res. That's 46 base speed just raw. Same as the Kaden, Nino, and like brand new units are starting to just come with 46 base speed. So we've ushered in the new wave of speed creep. Okay, so their duo skill grants dominance to unit and allies in 2 spaces a unit. Inflicts defense and res -7 on foes in 3 columns at 3 rows. Centered on unit through the next actions. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is better than Bride Micaiah's dominance because it's not 3 columns, it's also 3 rows as well. Bride Micaiah only does it on 3 columns, so yeah, this unit's ridiculous. I think I might have to summon for him. I was trying to save all of my orbs for the Hero Rises banner, but this is way too interesting for me to pass up. Like, an aggro staff is something I've wanted for a long time. And not only that, they just seem gross as hell, man. This is a very obnoxiously good-looking unit. Okay, so what else is there to say here? We have Effie coming as the Tempest Trial prize. We already know about that, and there she is right there. We caught a glimpse of her. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this banner. There is our girl Effie. She's not an armored unit, by the way. This Effie is actually an axe infantry type. As if we don't have enough of those that are Tempest Trial prize units, right? But, I mean, here's another one. And Hana, of course, is going to be the 4-star demote. So, tomorrow night, we're going to be getting the data mines for the new remixes and the refines, but I don't believe the banner drops at the same time. I think the banner drops the day after tomorrow. So we're going to get the data mines tomorrow, but the banner will be the day after that, if that makes any sense. And then, of course, everyone's able to spark if you have the Fate Pass anyway. I don't have the Fate Pass, so I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way by just sniping Colorless and trying to get her. So that's all for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about this disgusting duo pair right here. And I'll leave it at that. So take care, fellas, and we will catch you guys again tomorrow for the data mines.